Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Bad5, and why not do, I mean, maybe it's considered ponage. We'll see towards the end if it can be construed as ponage. I'm bringing ponage back, why not? So, this is a video to you, Raul. Now, after my last video, actually, you found that very fucking quickly. I was actually shocked. That was up for less than a day before you fucking found it, so I guess good on you. But, you came on posting comments, showing your ass, which I didn't expect any more, I didn't expect any less. Now, first things first, Raul, I hate you, and I'm pretty sure you hate me. At least I hope that's the fucking case. Because, well, I hate those awkward situations where it's like, I fucking hate that guy, but he likes you? Oh, fuck. Now I have to fucking find some reason that maybe I can like him. But, Raul, you came on there, here's the problem with you. When people tell you to do research, to actually go back and look at shit, they're not being snobs, they're not being pricks, they're not just trying to tell you to go away. They're saying that this shit has been said, this shit has been done. Because as Coughlin pointed out to you, this shit has been going on long before you got here. In fact, it was going on a few years before I got here. I think I posted my first video in late February 2009. So yeah, I've been on here for some time, close to 5 years, and I've seen shit, but then again, there was other shit that was happening. So before I started posting videos, I went around and I was looking at what was fucking happening. Now, maybe you think it's this whole, snobbery, we're being pricks, we just don't want you guys, the new guard, to come in here and take our place. Which, if that's the case, then why would we subscribe to new fucking users? Why would we give shoutouts to smaller channels? We do that because we do want people to add to the conversation. And if we find someone, a new user, and we think that they're bringing up a good point or they have something interesting to say, then we subscribe to them and we tell other people, hey, you might like this person. In fact, back in the day, I shouldn't say back in the day, but it feels like in YouTube time, I would do entire fucking videos of just shoutouts, just saying, hey, I like these people, go subscribe to them. Some of these people had more subscribers than me, some of them had less. Actually, the majority of them had less, but that's the way I fucking did it. But no, Raul, that's the kind of shit that you do. What do? Well, you have this attitude of, you're not a real atheist. And, you've said this kind of shit. And Crenshaw Paul, it's kind of a hard name to say, pointed out to you that that is a logical fallacy. The no true Scotsman fallacy. But, of course, this is the kind of shit that we're talking about. Do fucking research. But, you don't fucking do it. Now, some of the comments you made, and I'm going to go over some of this shit. Number one, you call me a loser. So, the gloves are off, sunshine. Honestly, I'm going after you. Because especially since you had a thinly veiled threat towards me saying that you're going to take care of me. What are you going to do? Flag me? Here's another bit of research that you might want to look into. Back in 2009, this was a pretty heavy time of creationists attacking atheists. Now, at worst, you would get false DMCA'd and your channel be taken down. And you could get your channel flagged or your videos flagged. You would get vote botted, which they would just dump a fucking bunch of 1-star ratings. That's back when it was the 1 to 5-star rating system instead of just thumbs up and thumbs down. Or you might get some kind of fucking email, from them, like, why don't you believe in God? VinifangX had a big fucking habit of doing that, which I might be doing a video talking about some of that, because I did get a PM like that recently, so I might do that. Which brings me to you, Raul. You are doing the same shit that they're doing. You hate creationists, you're bitching about them, but you're pulling the same fucking tactics. Okay, so what, it's okay for you? But that's the kind of guy you are. I think it's just leftover fucking attributes from your days of being a fucking theist. Honestly, that's how it fucking seems. It seems like that's what you fucking want. You want to silence any kind of opposition. That's why you come up with these little fucking pet names for people. Like, oh, you're a cafeteria atheist, which apparently that's one you use. I never fucking heard that, because honestly, I did kind of want to give you a wide berth. I've known about you for a while, but I didn't really give a fuck about you. So anyway, which that brings me to something else you said. You said that I'm jealous. Jealous of you? Really? You're an old fuck who has, nothing to say, nothing of value to add or anything, but, whatever. And that I'm just trying to stir up drama. Okay. But I'm not the one that's coming on here with that old fucking bullshit claim that religion is a mental disorder. Now, there's a few fucking points about that. Now, number one, what about your fucking friends and family that are theists? So you think that they're fucking mentally ill? Really, you think that? So, really, so that's how little respect that you have for people that have a different belief system. But then again, with the fucking shit you've been saying to other atheists, even though they're a bit smarter, they thought about this shit more, they've watched, more videos than you have, I'm not fucking shocked that that's how fucking low you think of them. And it's also kind of funny that Inventor Gorilla made some comments, and you made a comment about him, at least I think it was about him, I'm pretty sure it was, that he's a fake theist. A fake theist. But you think religion is a mental disorder, but he's faking it? So what, he a fucking hypochondriac theist? He's faking it. He's just faking this mental illness. Or he actually believes the shit he believes, and yeah. So, okay, yeah, he believes in God. Oh, but because he doesn't fall into your definition of what a theist should be, fuck you. See, this is the kind of shit we're talking about. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There's interpretation. You don't have to believe that every single fucking part of the Bible is necessarily 100% true. You can believe that some of this is parable. It's symbolic. Like, the story of Lot and his wife. Like, when Lot's wife looks back and God turns her into a pillar of salt. A lot of people look at that as symbolic of, don't look to the past. Only look forward. It's a better day now. God wiped out Sodom and Gomorrah. So, look forward. A lot of people, they look at it like that. I'm not saying that, such and such person believes this. No, you have to talk to that fucking individual. But, like I said, you are the fucking prick who's coming on basically insulting atheists. But in that fucking comment where you called him a fake theist, you also said like, oh yeah, attack the honest atheist. Okay, well first off, honesty, yes, well it does have a good place in a fucking discussion. It's not everything. I try to be fucking honest and fair and truthful with my opinions. If I say something and it turns out to be wrong, which I've done that. A lot of people have. I think most of us have. I've made comments and made videos that I later regretted. Like, I probably shouldn't have said that. That was kind of fucked up. So, guess what? I learned from that. In fact, I had a couple videos where I was bashing fucking Muslims. And then I realized, fuck, I was wrong. And so I took them down. Because I was fucking wrong. And people were pointing that out to me. And at first I'm like, no. Then it's like, fuck, they were right. So I took them down. And I learned from that. But then again, honestly, okay, that's not everything. If I say, how many fingers am I holding up? And you say 3, but, you honestly believe it. Because you're that stupid. You're being honest, but you're just stupid. So, yeah, who gives a fuck? So again, Raul, you fit the bill perfectly on my little fucking hypothesis that you are a born-again atheist. And I've said these points earlier in this video, but, you basically have this leftover attitude from your theistic days, which I mistakenly said a few years ago in my last video. It wasn't. It was early 2012. So not even 2 fucking years. So, but you come on here, and this is why people don't like you. Because you just became an atheist, so you and people like you come on here, fresh from the sewer, thinking that you actually have some shit to say. And you don't. Okay? Again, this is the reason why people say, do some fucking research. This shit has already gone down. People have already tried to say, we're this atheist, and they're the weak atheists, and they don't No. I'm sorry, but the fact is, you're an atheist. See, again, this is why you should do some fucking research. Atheism just means this. Without a God. It's a lack of a belief in God. That's it. Now, I know some people, even on my last video, were saying, like, well, I think atheists should have. Okay, then you know what you have made atheism into? A fucking religion. You have turned it into an ideology. You have said that we need to believe this and this and this. It's no longer just, I don't believe in God. It's a religion. It is a fucking belief system. And that's why a lot of atheists are like, you know what, in fact, I even got a comment saying this, like, I'm fucking tired of hearing the word atheist. You know why? Because it means nothing. It means nothing to your fucking life. And in all fairness, yeah, religion can be pretty fucking bad. Because Bionic Dance, she does video after fucking video after fucking video about how bad theism is. And this is, at first I kind of liked her. I'm like, okay, yeah, she brings up some good points. She's not the smartest fucking person, but neither am I, so I can't say shit. I am, hell, she has a lot more fucking subscribers than me. She has a lot more views than I do. And so, I can't say shit, but it's video after video after video after video after video talk about how bad it is because she's a lesbian. And, honestly, I will say, yeah, it is religiously motivated. Prop 8 out in California a few years ago. This was one of the early videos I did, and this is something that, it kind of annoys me because I did that video, I believe it was called Gay Rights and Me. It should still be up. And I was bitching about how people were, it means so much to them that, fags can't get married, they shouldn't be allowed to get married, that they actually voted on civil rights, and that group that was trying to get a right that doesn't affect anyone but them, they fucking lost. And the thing that really kind of fucked me up was that people were actually using my clips, but they didn't give me a shout out. I didn't care that they were using my clips. That's fine. It's fucking fair use. But I was just hoping I'd get some shout outs because I was kind of, in my struggling days when I was trying to get, break, the 300 fucking subscriber mark or whatever. So that kind of bothered me. But with that said, I believe it's 15 states now have passed gay marriage. I believe Hawaii was the last one, which I figured they would be one of the first. I mean, they're a pretty fucking liberal state. But then again, people also think that California is some kind of ultra fucking liberal atheist haven, and it's not. But here's the thing. Atheists are, 5% of the population? I've heard some, some deviations from that. Like some people say, it's, 10, maybe up to 25%, which I seriously don't. Well, I mean, it could be. I don't fucking know. Because the thing is, a lot of people, they kind of are, like, in the closet about being an atheist. But, nonetheless. So, the thing is, without the theists, without them, these rights would not be fucking passed. Even if all atheists in the country voted on this shit would not fucking pass. We are not a huge fucking minority. We're not, okay? We're really not. Even the closeted ones, we'll just say it is up to 25%. Even then, our fucking beliefs would not be a dominant fucking opinion, would they? No. So, the thing is, it's not just atheists who support this kind of shit. It's theists too. So, what the fuck? And all this other shit. The abolitionists. And a lot of these other fucking groups, they were religiously motivated to believe this shit. So for you to come on here and fucking push this shit like, oh, it's just a mental disorder, well, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. You are a fucking born-again atheist. That's all you are. Period, motherfucker. You're a fucking idiot. And you may have some intelligence, but you know what? So does Fringe Elements. And he's a fucking absolute piece of fucking shit. But the problem with fuckers like you is you think that people that believe the shit that you believe need to be more asshole-ish about it. And that's always something that's been something that has always fucking pissed me off. Just like the vegetarian thing. I'm a vegetarian. But, groups like PETA and, the vegans and shit, well, vegans, they say, I need to stop eating, any kind of fucking animal product, and I should be like, well, at least half of them, and be pricks about it, and I should judge meat eaters. Is that okay? Should it be okay for me to go around and judge meat eaters? Same thing with liberalism. I'm a fucking liberal, and there are quite a few fucking liberals out there who think that I just need to hate all conservatives. And I'm talking real fucking conservatives here, not these fucking fake motherfuckers who just recently got into politics, as soon as Obama won, then, maybe I should pay more attention. Well, yeah, you should. And if you did, you'd realize that the fuckers on the Republican side sucked. And they fucking flip-flop back and forth, which is funny because they accused John Kerry of doing that shit. But, they haven't been paying attention, like you, Raul. And all of a sudden, see, we need to do this. We need to be like this. It's like, do you not look at history? Again, just like you, Raul, they don't look at shit. They don't do research. They go off this fucking emotion that they have because, again, you're a fucking born-again atheist. You found this fucking good shit in atheism. Now, maybe I don't have room to fucking talk because I was born godless and free. My dad's an atheist. My brother's an atheist. Fuck, my wife's an atheist. So I don't really experience a lot of this. However, I'm not going to act like my fucking theistic family members and friends are just assholes or mentally ill because I don't agree with them. I have a few fucking theist friends on here. There are a few that, I'm fine with, but a couple of them I actually consider real friends. And that is what they are, Dream Warrior 2008 and Stone Commander. Guess what? Both these motherfuckers know I'm an atheist. And I know they're theists. They don't believe in atheism. I don't believe in Christianity. And it doesn't mean shit to me. Because I like them as people. I like them. They are good guys. And even some of the ones that I don't talk to as much. Abby Normal one. I've talked to her a few times, in Hate Club and, comments and shit like that. She's a theist. But she's also very fucking smart. Very fucking smart. When she was in Hate Club, I was actually really impressed with, the shit she was talking about. Like, wow, this girl is actually very fucking smart. So right there, it kind of blows your whole fucking shit out of the water that, they're fucking stupid and all this. But, and that kind of brings me to something when it comes to you. I don't even know why, but I'm making this connection in my head. I have a weird fucking way of thinking. But you came on here, like a lot of people before you. You come on with a fucking name that means something. AtheismDefended. I guess you felt like this kind of gave you, like, an air of instant credibility. It's kind of like how the Nazi SS, they used the Death's Head, the Totenkopf, on their caps because some German divisions actually used that. Like the Royal Guards and shit, they used that. And the SS hijacked it to mean something really fucked up. Even though the people that used it before them, well, they didn't really... But it gave them, like, this air of legitimacy. Like, they're actually a military... No, they weren't. Okay, yeah, they had some good fucking soldiers, but it was a fucking murderous war machine. That's what the SS was. But anyway. But you came on here with that fucking name, and, like I said, I guess it made you feel important. Made you feel like you had something. But I went to your channel, Raul. Your new channel, because I guess your Atheism Defended channel got fucking flagged, and you lost it, which sucks. Honestly, I don't think that people should get their channels flagged. So I will say, in your defense, that's fucked up. I really wish I hadn't. Even if you say some really fucked up shit, I don't want your channel to get fucking flagged, and I don't even care if it goes against YouTube's terms of service. I don't care. You should have the fucking right to say that, but that's a different fucking conversation. I'm not gonna say, your YouTube is fuck. I'm not gonna pull a fucking amendum here. But I went to your channel. What is one of the things you said on your About Me section? You said atheism doesn't need defended. Atheism doesn't need defended. Then what the fuck are you here for? So are you like a cosplayer atheist? Because again, you like using these little fucking pet terms for people. They're fucking weak atheists and all this, and they're cafeteria atheists, they're Jesus atheists and all this shit. So what are you? So basically, you might as well say that you are fighting the Galactic Empire with the other rebels. It means nothing. Okay, so it doesn't need defended, but you're defending. So you're just standing guard this whole time. Which brings me to another fucking comment that you made. You're doing the heavy lifting. Well, thank Bowie that, you're fucking doing the heavy lifting. And people point out how stupid that is. The heavy lifting? What heavy lifting? Motherfucker, shit has already been fucking done. You came, you're like those fucking Americans that we built this country. You built nothing. And I know I'm stealing this joke from Bill Maher, but fuck it fits. It's like, I'm pretty sure the fucking railroads were already built by the time you got here. You have done nothing. You haven't fucking earned anything. You're not blazing any fucking trails here. You think that somehow you have some kind of fucking validity to what you're saying. You don't, okay? This shit has been said. It's been done. And guess what? Just like them, you failed. But the thing is, when I called you a born-again atheist, something didn't really sit right with me. It really didn't. It was odd because I really felt like when I listened to your fucking shit, when I read your fucking comments, and I thought about it, you reminded me of someone. And I'm like, fuck, who is this? It's from back in the day on YouTube. It's from like the good old days. Back in like, 2009, back when, it was atheist versus creationist. Because, and again, it's kind of funny that back then it was all about that. But then when the creationists when they all left, they were just all gone, which, I mean, some of them, they still remain, but they're kind of cool about their shit. One user in particular, the Amazing Believer. It's kind of funny that I actually saw a comment from him, and from basically a re-upload of one of his videos. He's like, yeah, back then I was this and this and this, and I kind of regret it. But he's got a good fucking spirit about it. He's like, yeah, that's how I was back then, but I've changed. So good on him. But back then, it was atheist versus creationist. But after all the creationists went, we atheists, we had to start talking to each other, and we really realized that we're not that fucking similar. Yeah, okay, you can only talk about atheism for to a certain point. Then you have to start talking about other shit. But anyway, you reminded me of someone. And you can research this, even though it might be kind of hard, because this user, all he fucking posts now is, like, videos on barbecuing and shit. But that user is YokedToAtheism. Now, some of the, like, veteran users here on YouTube, the people who've been around for a while, might appreciate this. Because, and for those of you who don't know, I'll explain who YokedToAtheism is. YokedToAtheism is this guy, he's a born-again Christian, and his wife, Carolyn, she was a former lesbian, and she found Jesus, found this fuck here, married him, had a few kids, and, they could have just left it at that. Like, well, we found Jesus. Okay, no big fucking deal. I don't care. That's fine with me. Because unlike you, Raul, I don't really give a fuck. It means nothing to me. If you're a Christian, okay, fine. But YokedToAtheism, he attacked a lot of atheists. Now, one good example is Tommy from the Bronx. Now, Tommy from the Bronx, who doesn't really do video, he doesn't, here and there, he had brain surgery. And YokedToAtheism was essentially saying about the guy that because he had brain surgery, that's why he's not a Christian. There's something fucked up in his brain. That's why he's not a Christian. He's fucked up, even though Tommy from the Bronx gave him pretty much nothing but fucking respect. Kind of sounds like you, Raul, right? You don't believe this because you're mentally ill. There's something wrong with you mentally. Also, YokedToAtheism had a habit of attacking theists, other theists. Like, a couple good examples were Christopher L., Pastor Javid, and Jesus Freak 777. He said that they're weak Christians. They don't believe this shit. Like, they never made a video testifying as to how they found God and all this. So he was calling them weak Christians. Sound familiar, Raul? Now, YokedToAtheism had a habit of doing this, and everyone pwned the shit out of him. Because he made some of the worst fucking videos. Him and Caroline, his fucking wife, will come on there like, like after a hard day's fucking work, fuck, we're in the mines and shit. Oh, we're talking about Jesus, and Obama, he's gonna win, and a lot of nasty stuff's gonna happen. And then, Carolyn turns the camera to fucking Jeff, YokedToAtheism, like, what do you think there, honey? I just gotta say, get right with God, give everything to God. But he lost his YokedToAtheism channel, or he closed it or whatever, and he came back, like a lot of fucking people did. A lot of people had a habit of doing that. So he came back with another channel called YokedToJesus. You guys probably know what the fuck that means. Now, he lost that account because I actually tried to visit it, actually just tonight, after work, before I made this video. And it was actually taken down because he was using other people's copyrighted shit in his videos. So he has a new channel called The Yoke Up. I don't know what the fuck that is, but whatever. So, I have a new name for Raul. Maybe it'll stick. Because it's funny that Tommy from the Bronx came up with a name for YokedToAtheism. And that was the dumb prick. And, you would find some fucking comments about YokedToAtheism calling him the dumb prick. So sometimes that shit sticks. But I've got the perfect fucking name for Raul. Instead of Atheism Defended, don't call him that. Do not call him that anymore. Call him YokedToAtheism. I think it fits. Because that's what this motherfucker is. He is a born-again atheist who thinks that you need to follow these strict fucking guidelines, even though, again, atheism means nothing. It just means you don't believe in God, and, again, you can't really disprove God, even though some people took exception to that. But you can't disprove it, but he's one of these pricks who comes on here saying, if you don't believe what I believe, you're fucking weak. You're not like me. I'm doing the heavy lifting. You motherfuckers need to get your asses in gear. I'm going to be the shot in the arm for the atheist community. So, yeah. Maybe it's pwnage. Maybe it's not. I kind of think, half pwnage. Why not? So, Raul, fuck you. What are you going to do? Flag my channel? Okay. So, again, you're resorting to creationist tactics. You're resorting to silencing the fucking opposition. Now, I could do the same to you and just block you, but why do that? And I've blocked some people, but I don't fucking remove comments. You do that, another fucking creationist tactic, and I'm not gonna fucking do anything to your channel. You can fucking bitch about me all you fucking want. You know, the most I would do to people is they would send a video response. I just want to prove it. It's like, fuck you. I'll watch it, but, you know, you're a fucking idiot. So, anyway, Raul, go fuck yourself. To everyone else, this is Bad 5, and I'll see you next video.